What's up guys, Drew here with you. Today we're going to be reviewing a 2007 Toyota Corolla. But the cool thing is this is a Corolla unlike any other Corolla you've seen. It's got its own special touch and its own special features to make it stand out from all the rest of the Corollas. So before you turn away from this video, just remember that. Alright guys, so looking at the 2007 Toyota Corolla, I think you can already see where this thing differs from the rest of the Toyotas. So as you can see here, the person that owns this car decided to make it look more aggressive, more mean, something to scare you when you're going down the road. So in this case, you can see that they tried to take out a family of raccoons, ended out taking 3 of the brother's siblings, and this is what we're left with. This mean ass looking front end. And I don't know about you, but if somebody's driving up behind me in this thing, I'm getting out the way. All right, so moving on, this thing is like day and night. It's the whole trickery of this car. So if you look at this front end, it looks brand new. Looks like nothing ever happened to it. And in this case, this is exactly what they're trying to accomplish. When you got Grandpa in the car right next to you on the right, you don't want to scare the shit out of him and have him knock out 3 people on the way. So in this case, she decided to keep the front end OE. So before we enter in the car, I've got to let you know about this one feature on this car. This is the door that lets you know that you've opened the car. Now, listen closely, and you're gonna hear the click. Now, how many of y'all have ever opened a door and wondered if you've opened the damn thing? Well, now you don't have to wonder anymore. Coming on into the inside, you can tell that they just don't give a shit. Just like they don't give a shit about you on the road when they're speeding past you with this 1.6 liter motor. So, on the inside, there's not too much cosmetic that's been done, but you have your nice ass air freshener right here because you gotta smell good as you're going down the goddamn road. As well, you got your little ass DVD player to shut the little Rugrats up in the goddamn back. Lastly, you can tell the mechanic who worked on this thing was a jackass piece of shit who didn't know anything because he stuck the auxiliary USB cord right on out through the cigarette lighter. Fucker's gonna be real sad when he's trying to light that cigarette and all he's got is a USB charger. So, this thing is a 5-speed manual with race mode. This car's got race mode. If you can't see right here, you put this son of a bitch in R and you're taking off the back end and you're blowing out everybody behind you. No lie, you need a race mode. Now to sum this whole thing up, you got yourself some OE interior because who gives a fuck about Recaro race seats? Last time I checked, Recaro ain't ever win me $14,000. All right, so before we end this sick ass video with this sick ass car, we're gonna talk to the owner of this car and get their opinion on it.
I got this car not too long ago and, got it completely stock. But, again, I wanted it to be special and different than other Toyotas just driving around. So I decided I want to throw some mods on it. So I really just took it out on the highway and let the car tell me what it wanted done to it. It's got the nice steely rims as you saw before. It's got dual cup holders. It's got nice double side mirrors. A big fan of the front fender anti-theft device on the left side.
Tell them about how you wrecked it.
I found that it was difficult for me to control the amount of power it actually had. I switched it into race mode on Midlothian Turnpike here in Virginia, and the person in front of me, they just weren't moving quite fast enough. Tried to move out of the way. Car was too strong, too fast. Hit that Chevy Suburban like it was a box of bricks in the middle of the interstate. But, I feel like I could fill it up with some new headlight fluid and I'll have it back on the road real soon.
So what else do you like about the car?
Big thing for me is the comfort that it provides. The interior is real nice. It really vibes with who I am as a person. And I'm not someone who wants a lot of attention, but I'm obviously very classy. Got my stickers in the back, got my USB in the front, just just really a person that wants to do what I want to do, and this car speaks to me in that way. It lets me be who I want. It lets me go where I want. Doesn't hold me back at all.
Now you talked about power that this car has.
Yeah.
What about that power?
I mean, obviously, it'd be really difficult for some people to handle. As you can see, I'm a very experienced driver, and it gave me a hard time. You know, I wouldn't recommend this to somebody who's like Subi owner, or like if you're driving around a Ferrari, you're gonna want to like humble yourself a little bit before you step into one of these.
Now I saw the cigarette lighter was removed. What was that for?
Yeah, obviously extra power. You know, with the USB device that connected to it, I'm able to listen to like really like fast-paced music, which empowers me as a driver to like hit that accelerator just right and really go when it's time to go. So, you know, I mean, it's a very advanced technique, but you're welcome for that. That's a little secret for me. Drew, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you, you know, choosing me out of all the cars you could have picked on the block. I wouldn't just do this for anybody, so.
All right, guys. So we've seen the car. We've met the owner. Obviously, she's a real badass woman. To be knocking out raccoons and old people on the side of the road, it gets no better than that. All right, guys. Well, that's all the time that I have for today. So per usual, you're welcome. Keep those wheels turning. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and don't be a bitch. Subscribe.